fix that. There we go. That's a lot better. That is a lot better. Do 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 do. Do, do, do. I think this guy's jealous of freedom. Do, 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 do. Cause we ain't gonna play that game. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna play that game. We ain't gonna be all spewing nonsense on the stream. We here to get paid. You know, we got the shmoney wall up there. Not here to be rude and obnoxious, man. A little dangly beard hair. There we go. There we go. What's fake? Oh, that one needs a better light, don't it? Got somebody from Germany here? I'm not German. Pokemon's 12. That is a terrible name. Terrible. But I see what you're going for. I see what you're going for. Which one? Because there's 5 of them up there. Listen. You're right. I mean, I don't have an AK. I don't. I'm sorry. One day I'll have an AK. I want to get a 5.56 AK though. That will be the goal, to get a nice 5.56 AK. I think they're the better option for ammo. I like that little shadow of that right there. That's pretty cool. I mean, I'd get one if you'd help me out. You can donate. Show which one. Look, I mean, I can show them like that. But we can't actually touch them on stream, unfortunately. There's a cat. There's a key cat over there. URGI is good. You mean that PWS? That thing is fire up there, though. I'd get rid of the middle one first. I would replace the middle one before that. I don't think that light's helping at all. Is that better? That's not really better. Is that better? That's not better at all. We'll figure out the lighting situation later at a different time. Yeah, well, I don't think we'll get rid of the one on top, though. That one on top is nice. Muhammad. Assalamu alaikum. I always think that every time I see someone named Muhammad, man, I can't help that. Susu, IEDC, my C2, and my G19. My Glock 19 and my Staccato C2 is the ones I choose. Man, we got 41 people in here. Double tap the screen. Let's drop some likes, man. But yeah, that's what I recommend. It's compact, but yet it's still enough size where it's not an issue to handle or draw. But it has more. I mean, you could switch to the Glock 43X at that point. What up, Bibby? I mean, the 43X is good. The SIG X macro. See, like that one's a where's it at? 43X, Glock 43X. It's a slim, more compact version. And you can't really say that, man. Yao Ming is Asian, and he's 7 foot, so you can't really say that. But no, we need some likes on the video. You know what I mean? But I mean, you could move down to a Glock 48, Glock 43, 6 hour. X macro is a good choice. Hola, ¿cómo estás? From Angel in Sinaloa, Mexico. How's it going, Angel? I mean, what's up, car guy? I mean, I see you right now. Everybody can see you. Like a big shout out's happened when channel activity. Thanks, Bentley. But are you a real car guy? That's the real question. How much of a car guy on you? If you had to pick a car from 1994, what would it be? Hi, I'm welcome from South Africa. No, there's no 50 cal. Man, I don't think my wall could support a 50 cal. That'd be a crazy wall. That thing would be heavy. I think I need to wipe off my screen a little bit. There we go. That might help out a little bit. Be a little bit more clear. Man, so we got people from everywhere. The Ramjet. See, the correct answer was a Toyota Supra. I mean, I have an Israel body armor. We got someone from China. Very nice. Welcome in. Welcome in. Y'all don't forget to like the video. That way we can get more people in from more places around the world. You know, double click the screen. Something. Drop that thumbs up. But no, you can get Ford Bronco. Show us. I mean, that, so I can't touch them on stream. So, well, these are all 9. Well, these are 9 mil down low, and then the 5.56 in the middle. I mean, they're up there, Rachel. I can't touch them on stream. Yeah, it's one of those things. Oh, nice. What area? Y'all from Beijing? What's y'all's main language? Mandarin, Fujonese. I mean, I think the only thing I can say. Oh no, this is not all of them. The rest of them are in the safe. This is just, you know, what's on the wall for now. I rotate them. Oh man, we got one of our mods is from New York. He's a pretty cool dude. Oh, so you speak Mandarin, right? Because I know the two big ones are Mandarin and Cantonese. And that's just like different parts of China. Because all I can say is like Ni hao ma. Ni hao ma boo say. I think. I don't know how, if I'm right on that, how that goes. You like how the bunny's up there? Just up there getting it. Showing you how. Now, when I swap out with other things, I'm going to put my most expensive stuff up there. And it's hopefully going to be a very interesting wall at that point. Hey, listen, that's just learning stuff on YouTube about languages that I can't remember ever when I need to. It's a downside. It is a downside of a little fat kitty cat right there. Look at that little kitty cat. Cute little kitty cat just sleeping.
Boo!
You about to go to bed?
Yeah.
All right.
Do you guys like my hair?
Good night.
Night.
Love you.
I killed her. Now to my channel. Yay!
All right, go to bed. Love you. Just got choked out. Go.
No, don't.
Hey, could you turn my fan on for me?
Yes.
Thank you. She's nice occasionally. Just occasionally, though. Sometimes she's super mean to me. Super mean to me. But it's one of those things, you know. You love them, then you love them, and you still love them. Can't really be mad at them. Oh, yeah? Oh, Virginia? I was invited to a... I mean, PSA daggers are good. They're just basically, you know, Polymer 80 Gen 3 Glock knockoffs. I mean, most people that I know of get them and then customize them because you can get them for the same price as a Glock. So now, if you can pick it up modified over a regular Glock, then it's definitely worth it. You know what I mean? But you always got to budget your build out. I would think so. I mean, I would think so. Depending on which one you get, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, they're fairly cheap. Especially that new one, the Extreme Carry. Super cheap. Looks like you can get options with a whole bunch of magazines. I mean, you can get a frame fairly on the low. I mean, yeah, I'd say they're worth it, especially if you modify it yourself. Get one. I mean, I see. I prefer a flat faced trigger, but good job, nice redacted. I still got to get out there and zero that one. You know what I mean? So you got the frame for 60. See, it's showing like complete lowers for like 90, a hundo. So build one out, fairly nice for 350. Definitely a good deal. That's nice though, redacted. I mean, now did it? How far were you able to take it out for to? Get a nice little 100-yard zero. Cause I think that one needs to be done at 50 yards. Let me double check what EO says. What'd you zero? Like what type of optic were you running? Person seen. It was weird. A hollow sonal. So you just got like a little red dot set up. Okay. Well, I think you can. I think the 50-yard zero equals 200 yards when you do it that way. Because I think I can zero mine. What up, Jay Lee? I think I can zero mine because of the reticle it has at 7 yards. And then if I can extend it out 50 and 100 with the center green dot. Oh, nice. I will be at work tomorrow. Not looking forward to it. But we trying to get a nice stream in. You know, we're doing it big. I mean, CQB, right? That's all you need for CQB. No matter where you hit at that distance, you're going to be on the money. Listen, I need land to shoot on and some people to send me a lot of ammo to be able to take over what Demo's doing. I mean, it is unfortunate. It is unfortunate that he's stopping. You know, because he was able to do a lot of cool things. He was giving. He had I mean, his stuff was huge. I think he had the biggest channel. You're not wrong. He was growing and growing, and I know a whole bunch of people wanted him to do more stuff, but at the rate he was growing, I don't think he really could have done much more unless he had like what Classic Firearms does, where they have multiple people doing different things. Like he would have had to have somebody jump in the channel to do videos to help him, to not everything be on him. But, you know, everybody loved Matt from Demo Ranch. But, yeah, it's one of those things. He made it. He got where he needed to be. I mean, he's getting rid of a lot of everything, but I don't know how he got rid of all that stuff. Because I think his apparel company does apparel for like a lot of different. Hey, how's it going? I mean, listen, man. Who do you think I am, Marcus? Who do you think I am? I'm not huge like that. I need you to give me 20,000 so I can get more. Just one, so I can get me a Barrett. You're right, Pistol. I mean, it sucks. You know, but he wants to spend a lot more time with his family. Yeah, I mean, the amount of money he probably had in firearms and suppressors and accessories was ridiculous. Like, you know, but he never did anything crazy. If y'all ever noticed that, like his videos were never like he was out spending tens of $1,000s on making a video. Other than he may have had a firearm worth tens of thousands of dollars. He never did no helicopter stuff. Like he kept all of his stuff low key in an outside range that was fairly small. I mean, that's all I need. That's all I need. Little lane where I can reach out to 100 yards. I mean, you're not wrong. I think he is. I think he's still operating that. But as far as YouTube he's done. And I think he's moving like, I don't know if he's still gonna do off the ranch. But he had like 3 or 4 businesses going. The bunker branding. He had a whole bunch like a property that you could go rent out a whole bunch of different places, like a whole Airbnb vacation place. What up, Alex? Um, he was doing Demolition Ranch. He was doing Off the Ranch. I mean, the dude was doing a lot. He had his own range that people go shoot at. Like he was blowing up. But what we need, people, is to blow up these likes on this video so we can take his spot. Yeah, and he had a whole bunch of people that was, you know, hey, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. We're still, stage 2 is going to take a long time because I have no idea. Oh, yeah, his veterinarian channel. I think he also had a vet clinic. So he had like 2 other channels. The dude was dabbling on a lot of stuff. Like, he was dabbling. And then he probably had a TikTok page, several Instagram channels. I mean, he probably had to have a couple social media managers. I mean, as it sits, I'm just a guy in a chair, you know what I mean? And I do all my editing on a phone. I have my cameraman, who's my son. He goes out and records for me when we go do range days and stuff on the occasion. Like, that's my crew. Me and a cell phone and my kid. And I got to pay him in food. So, that little kitty cat. Little gato. So, you know. Hey, what up, APM? But yeah, so, I mean, we trying. You know what's funny is, I hope I didn't con y'all too bad with the whole money wall thing. Well, yeah, but it's expensive. Like, my goal is to get land and have a range and like have subscribers and viewers come in. Cause you got the big boy Henry X, right? That's what we talked about in 357 38 special, right? Yeah. Because that's what we need. We need some land. Then we can build a range, have viewers come out. You know what I mean? Because if we did that, I love 45 long Colts. I mean, you're good, Quizzy. Well, I do have some state land that I can go shoot at. But it's not really you're not able to do a lot because someone else controls it, which is the issue. Because if someone else is controlling it, yeah, I mean, I can do a lot more. I mean, and the best part is, like, I don't even need something crazy. All I really need is about 20 acres. I mean, an 80-acre lot would be fine, but man, the amount. Well, I would like to do long range as well. So, 10 to 20 acres. Because I also got to listen, but you got to worry about, people building behind you and stuff like that. So, the more land, the better. That way, you don't have to worry about anybody. And that's the fear. You know what I mean? You don't want to have to worry about anybody. Well, maybe one day Germany will allow it again. Like if I had 80 acres. Yeah, because you got to build up the dirt. Like you got to do a lot. And that's all I would do. Is I'd build it, have it done up, set it up where I could do long range and a little bit of short range stuff. Listen, if I had 80 acres, I know people who would come and help do it too. Because you can get the dirt dumped for free for the most part. But it's getting the land. I mean, I can get the dirt. And there's people who will help out and build it so they can have access to it too. Where we can have, set up steel targets and people just come out and shoot. Set it up where it's like a little membership thing. I mean, was 1,000 yards? 3,000 feet? So yeah. About is what I would like to do. Yeah, so yeah, I would like to be able to shoot 1,000 yards. It would be the goal. But like, there's 118. But the issue is, so now you gotta compete. Depending on where you're at, you're competing for developmental land where people are skyrocketing the price for developing it for properties, business, and et cetera, et cetera. And then you got to worry about you know. I mean, yeah, so I'd want 80. That's how many. That's how much I'd want to go. Because that'd be the goal. And then the other downside to it is like where you're actually like getting land that's not too far away. That wouldn't be an extreme hassle to get to. The price gets even higher. Or you can't do what you want there. Which is the other downside. So, right, like there's this 80 acres I'm looking at right now. It's 800,000. Much appreciated, Mustafa. Like, man, like I said, it's all how it's being used for. Let me look at this one, because this one just looks like someone's getting rid of their farmland. And that's what I'd want to pick up. But, you know, at $10,000 an acre. Yeah, but it wouldn't be that far of a drive. And that would be the perk of it. And then this other one I'm looking at, 136. So, where I'm from, you don't need a license to own firearms like that, as long as you're not a felon. Hey, well, knowledge is knowledge, man. Knowledge is knowledge. Um, what's left on the 11A? So no, it actually came. What's left on the 11A is a peck or something. Um, I don't actually plan to do backup irons at all. We gotta get a suppressor for it. Some sort of weapon light, probably. The trigger. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not much left. I might be live tomorrow. I'm not real sure. We may be at the range, so I might do it after I go to the range. But we'll see. We'll see what I can do. It will be, Alex. Yeah. So it's the one I want to be able to do night vision stuff, and all that good stuff. You know. And then I'll probably have my other one be my thermal option setup, my LWRC. So, but yeah. I'll have two little builds that I'm going to change up my next one. Surefire Vamp Light? Let me look that up. All right, Quizzy, man, you have a good one. I hope you sub, man. That way you can be back. But, man, them Surefires are expensive. Yes? Yeah. Do Pink Pony Club. Do. An infrared. So does it do IR and regular light, I'm guessing? All right. Thanks, Quizzy. You too, man. You too. What up, Sandman? Hey, we getting these lives in. We are less than 100 hours from being able to monetize the channel. So we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. See, I got my Olight. I know, Olights. Oh no. But man, when they are charged, they're 2,000 lumens. I mean, they're bright. And I can mount them. And I like that they're magnetic charge. They're easy to charge up. But man, you need a pack. You need a pack. Hey, I appreciate Sandman. Hope you're having a good night, you know. Everybody having a good Monday. I know we all hate Mondays, but I wonder if I can. But no, it's one of those things where it's the amount of stuff I want to do for the channel and on the channel. Hey, I'm actually going to be in the UK next year. The Warrior X. Well, I guess they're both the Warrior X's actually. So this is the X4, which does USB charging, and this one only does the magnetic charging. I mean, they're both fairly nice. Not this again, big baller. We don't need all this. We here for everybody. I remember you. You're from Texas. We put you on timeout, I think, last time. Yeah. How much land you got out there, my guy? I know Texas has all the ranges. All the ranges. Y'all do so many events and have so many big names for gun channels. I mean, y'all got so many, it's ridiculous. Oh, that's a golf range. I mean, y'all got... See, that's what I was telling people in here. 100 acres is what you need for some distance. Like, you can reach out at 100 acres. I can't technically grab them Roblox. So, as much as I'd like to, you can't touch them on stream. It's a real weird rule. That doesn't make sense at all. I mean, they do and they don't. Because I mean, it really depends on where it is that you're trying to get land at. But I'm not trying to drive, 2 hours away to go shoot. I agree, Alex. But when he's not being weird, he's actually dropping good information. I mean, I give you... Hey, remember, keep it PG. Y'all can roast each other. We doing good, Matt. How you doing? I know. See, I got all my ported guns or my compensated guns on the bottom. And I got my ARPs up top, It's not a bad setup. See, we were going to look at getting into a private range. But it cost $100 a month. And I'm not balling out like that. Or I'd look into it, but we ain't balling out like that. One day maybe. But as it sits now. You know what I mean? Oh, so you say that. Where at in Oklahoma is it? So somewhere to the south of me. I want to say it's even I can't remember where it is. I am actually going to go eliminate some hogs. And we're going to try to get that in the video. Yeah, I want to say it was near Sulphur or Davis, Oklahoma. I can't remember. But they have such a bad hog problem going out there. These hogs are killing people's dogs. Like, killing people's pets type bad. And, well, I know in Texas, y'all are getting the African boars, right? That are escaped from that dude's ranch, right? the term hogging. But yeah, so we may be having some I mean, you did, but you said something that let me see, let me look up what you said afterwards, and we'll see if we, because you're speaking Portuguese. Later, baller. Which all I see is like things about an avocado, which don't make sense. Which I'm not an avocate. But yeah, man, that I need to hit him up. Let me see when that is. Go to hit the computer up. That way we can hit social media up on this. Terrible. But nah, we got some cool. I mean, that'd be pretty cool to get some good videos. But I wish I had a spotting scope, so we could have like the spotting scope catching the shots on the hogs, or like a that little aim point thing that you can record from a from behind a scope, because that would change up my whole different build. So the reason it's termed Omega Albino, because I'm like the king of albinos. I'm like a day walker. I can be out in the sun for like 30 minutes at a time. You know what I mean? So I'm not immune to it. But I do have a resistance. Yeah. It is a flex on the other albinos. Yeah, now don't get me wrong. I'm not a fan of being in the sun. I burn like a mofo. Hey yo, JJ. Yeah. You make me a cup of tea? Huh? Cup of tea? Sure, make one. Thank you. That's how it's done. Get my cameraman to make me a cup of tea. But I don't know, I think Saturday we were trying to do a steel challenge match.
What you wanted it?
Just a chai tea. Okay. I mean, OpsCore's expensive. Like, do you actually want a real one? Like you trying to get a real one? Like, because I think the really only choice is the high cuts. I mean, you can save a lot of money and get Team Windy. But I mean, you could just if you're gonna get one, you just got to ball out, hands down. Like, you have to ball out.
Where is the box of the tea?
I think I have one sitting out by the kettle. I didn't say go Chinese. I said ball out. I mean, Team Wendy's not bad. That's what I got over there. But you can find them on sale all the time, or like someone else selling them, stuff like that. I think Team Wendy uses pick rails versus arc rails.
Here you go, Father. I'll set it here.
Is that fresh hot water?
It was like still pretty hot, so I used it.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
So there's actually two of them with the gold triggers. One's a Glock 19, and the other one's a Glock 43. I mean, you could check arms list. That's usually been pretty good for me to find local stuff. For me, I've been able to find local stuff fairly good on arms list. Because that's what I always try to do. I try to always be local the best I can. Because sometimes you can find a deal, sometimes you can't. I mean, different brands, some knockoffs, you know what I mean? Welcome back, Shooter. Hey, listen, I love the 19s. What do you mean by that, Shooter? Yeah, man, you dudes been here. You dudes keep coming back. Y'all some real ones. Y'all in here? Y'all talk? I've heard Hardhead's veterans aren't that good. So you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I think we were up at like 51 at one point in time. Was the high. I mean, this one's not getting craziest amount of likes, but we're definitely getting more viewers. So it's a weird mix of views and likes. But it definitely does help. It's not a lie. It definitely does help. So to get a suppressor, you have to register with the ATF and do all that stuff. Listen, baby, I grew up poor as hell too, but you can change it. You can change that. Well, Bear, what habits are you trying to... You're not wrong. I joined the military. That kind of was the starting ground for me as well. Is either that or start selling and drugs, and I don't recommend that choice. I mean, listen, I like drinking. I was in the Army. I recommend Air Force, though. I always tell everybody go Air Force. So is it... I mean, you could try non-alcoholic beer that's full flavored, honestly. That may help you. That way you can get the experience of drinking, but not getting drunk. That way you can still have the good time of tasting beer, etc., etc. Well, Christoph, that's really on if you're capable. Hey, Michael, if you got the body and the drive for it, I mean, do you drink? You a straight type of drinker, like where you drink it straight? I mean, you can switch to mocktails, like the alcohol-free cocktails. You know what I mean? Well, at that point, I would just say you need to quit. Cold turkey. Christoph, then if you're good to go, it's really deciding, do you want to be a badass or not? How hardcore do you want to be? Like, do you want to do special forces, stuff like that? Do you want to be tech? Do you want to find something that's going to transfer for when you get out? Like, what do you want do you want it to be a career, or do you want to use it to get benefits and then move to a civilian career? You know what I mean? Yeah, Gooder. I mean, you pretty much gotta go cold turkey, my guy. Drinking like that. Yeah, I mean that's a good way to do it. Um, replace one bad habit with a better one. Every time you feel the need, you do push-ups. Every time you feel like you want to drink, you go work out. That's a good option. I mean, it's really just getting that dopamine. See, I know people who vape. Well, I mean, who vape no nicotine. They're just there because they just do it because of the OCD ness of it, the compulsiveness of it. Christoph, I would say exactly, man. That's what we're saying. Switch it up. Get jacked, my guy. Get jacked. Yeah, there's a lot of benefits, but it's what branch do you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to get out of it? Like, you want what would be your career path you would choose if you chose to join the military? Because it matters. On that one, so the reason that one is getting built out that way is because it's the NVG, man. It's the nighttime setup. It's the ghost mode. It's the blackout kit. But also, they don't make that one in FDE. So, it is what it is. I mean, I could have mixed and matched it, but it's too easy to keep plain, simple, dark. Okay, but what would you want to do in the Army, Christoph? That's what matters. What do you want to do? Yeah, just don't hurt yourself if you work out like that. You think that the only thing that transfers is if you're a diesel mechanic. Nothing else really transfers outside of that. Or helicopter mechanic or something like that. All right, Christoph, then I would recommend you go be a ranger. Join up, get airborne, get sapper, and get ranger. And then choose. Well, then you can choose to be if you want to be SF or not. But get those three first. Be an airborne sapper ranger. That way you can be a badass dude. And then if special forces wanted you, they'd hit you up. And that'd be the route to go. And then you'd have like a whole bunch of opportunities. But that's what you should do. If you're gonna be a boot, be the best boot. Go be a real ranger. Have a sapper tab on top of it. You know, be the best you could be. So it's not at all. So you might do regular basic training and then you'll move to your officer candidate school. So you're really only going to be there with like your OCS portion. You're going to be there with guys your age and older, and that's it. And then when you go to like because you got a commission, you got to be an officer. If you're not an officer with a degree, you're dumb, and you deserve to be called it. But you get to see, you'd go be an officer, so you'd go to officer candidate school, and then you'd go to the airborne school, And then you should try to go to Sapper School and Ranger School all in one go. That way you can be a badass whenever you get to your unit. Cameron, you have not done what I asked. I don't have the money for the range yet. I told you. I need it all up front. I'm going to send you pinky toes. You have 2 more days. That's all a joke. I hope everybody understands that. It's the first time I've seen Cameron in here. Listen, we're here to hang out and have a good time. I don't have a Cayman account. No, unfortunately not, TJ. See, I'm pretty much trying to stick to as minimal calibers and rounds as I can because I don't have a lot of space and ammo gets expensive. We're as it sits, like I mean, I can pull it up. So as it sits, because you know, I like to be transparent. In the middle, yes, it is. It is Cameron. So I got, you know. So I did National Guard. So I stayed in my state, but I've been to Iraq and Afghanistan on deployments. I've heard a lot about the Sick Arc. I know, man. Staccatos are nice, my guy. But let's see. View my channel. Because we is transparent. I can tell y'all how much we've made. I think we're at like $30. I mean, technically, yes. I wasn't in like, so I did not go on like the invasions. I don't have a 380. I don't see the point in the 380. I don't think it's worth it. There we go. YouTube Studio. So I can tell you how much we've made so far. Where's my earn tab? So we got 1 member. Hey, man, listen, I try. I can't pull it up, but I think we're up to like 29 bucks. You know what I mean? So we don't make money. So it's hard for me to grow the channel and expand and buy stuff because we're not making anything. 40 is a dead round. 40 S&W. Stop buying them. Stop making them. Just end them. 100%. No more 40. The one at the top is a PWS MK111. It's going to be my in essence Mark 18, my MK18 build, but it's an 11.8 instead of a 10.3. You know. Man, gooder, I would say 5.7 for pistols in essence, if that's what you're meaning, because I believe a 5.7 is still a 22 cal. So they just rip. They're fast. Hey, Ruger 1022s are great. They are great. Like, you can't go wrong with that. Oh, man. Well, I think we've gotten like, I think we got like 30 subs from this stream so far. So big shout out to everybody new. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. The middle one is an Aereo Precision build. It's a little 300 blackout that I got for the low, but I'm not a big fan of it. I've thought about getting rid of it, but it's the only 300 blackout I got. So staccatos are like 2,000 plus, and I have 2 of them. Listen, I'm not making money from the channel. My real job, I do decent. Like, I'm an electrician. I do decent. See, I don't think it's the BCG is the issue. I think I need a gas regulator. Bull Armory. I've been seeing a lot of good things about Fusion Firearms. But Bull Armory is probably the next one I'm going to go to. It seems like they got the best out the box, and they come with the most. So that's where I'm leaning to for my next one. But we'll see. I mean, I've been trying to get a hold of them. What state you from? The platypus is cool, but I heard they have a really long wait time because how many people are ordering them. There's also the 2311 by Oracle Arms. So that's a good miss. I mean, the fact that you can customize them is crazy. Well, I don't think I have any family in Tennessee unless, my grandpa was being dirty. Like, I have a whole family or whole side of family in Florida that I didn't know about. All right, TJ, man, you have a good one. No, I'm in Oklahoma. Oklahoma. I mean, we do got a lot of friendly people here, but we got a mix of food. But you can definitely find good food spots everywhere. See, and I mean, I don't have that many good videos. Like, I mean, I got a couple core essentials belts. I let my son use them mainly because I don't like the overlap and the added thickness it is to like actually have. You have to have it off center to EDC. I don't have any, Mal. Unfortunately not. I do not. Yeah, and that's the downside though. Oh man, that made me look outside my house. Don't be doing that. Human trafficking is a real thing, which is crazy. It is a crazy thing. What was I about to look at? That's the wrong website. I gotta go onto my channels. Agile. I have a magnetics metal belt. Man, it is really hard pressed for recommending a CCW to people. What I always recommend is I recommend a size, right? So I would say anything that's a Glock 19 size, Glock 43 size, but you can go check out SIGs, has a whole bunch like the SIG X macros. Now them you might want to get coded. Glocks you can customize a lot. Like it all varies. Man, that ain't coming in until tomorrow. That's a lie. See, I like the X macro. I mean, I carry my 19. I'm still gonna find a yeet cannon, and I carry a Staccato C2. So it's one of those things. I need to customize the C2 a little bit more. That way I can. I want to get a comp and a flat trigger. I mean, I like Canucks. Canucks make some good stuff. See, I also sometimes carry my 43X MOS that I got over here. I built them pretty much the same. I mean, I would get a yeet cannon as well. I'm just saying. I just can't find the one with the sights on the side of the slide. So that one has the Terran Tactical flared magwell, and that one has the I want to say Glock store flared magwell. Yeah, I mean that's what that one is. If you ever go, I have the video on my Gen 5 MOS Glock 19, my Gucci Glock. It is pretty much a Glockato, and that's how I built it. I wanted it to be. I wanted to perform. I would say so. I took it out and let a couple dudes shoot that Glock and my Staccato right after another at a range, and they were like, the feeling was the Glock shot better overall, but the Staccato, because the Glock is built out, right? So it's fully done out. So the Glock was better overall, but the Staccato was better still. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to explain. Like, the Gucci Glock shot better, performed better, felt better. But it's like that gun's on a different level still. And then when the Staccato matches it, the Staccato with a better trigger and the port, it's gonna equal build. The Staccato's gonna be up here, but you can easily build that Glock to be better than the Staccato. So, Christoph, I am actually torn between it because with the manual safety on my Staccato, I feel like my wiener is safer. With my Glock 19, I always have that fear in the back of my head that I'm a cheddar bob myself. I've trained where it shouldn't be an issue, but it always has that fear of being cheddar bobbed. You know what I mean? Like, I can't help it. I've been talking Alex into the Bull Armories. I think I got him on the Bull Armory chain too. Which reminds me, I should email them. Man, I would say Bull Armory. Is the way to go. Hands down the way to go. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I do like having the manual safety as well. I mean, some people do, some people don't. I don't mind it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mind it at all. So I have a couple FNs. I have one FN, the 509 Tactical. It doesn't have a manual safety, but I trust it. I mean, I trust them all. You know what I mean? I trust them all. Yeah, see, I think I should have got the EDC Pro, the Bull Armory, instead of the C2. Because I think it's better. I think it's better. But we're going to get the TAC Comp Pro next. I mean, it's one of those things. You know what I mean? Like, we'll see. We'll see. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But Glock versus Staccato. Well, I mean, you could say Glock versus Stick It. Everybody's always compared to Glock. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not better than a Glock, what are you doing with yourself? That's how it's always really done. Like, you got to be better than a Glock. If you're not better than a Glock, are you really doing something that's changing the game up? You know what I mean? Like, you got to be doing better. So I own 308, 300 blackout, 5.56, 9 mil, 45. I got a couple 22s. I got a 12 gauge. I got a revolver that shoots 45 long Colt. 410. I got a 410 shotgun and a 410 revolver. I mean, you're not wrong there, Pistol. You're not wrong, Lou. Glocks are definitely affordable. I mean, there's a lot of affordable guns out nowadays. Like, it's becoming a diminishing return. I wish I did. I wish I reloaded. It's just hard to get into. It's expensive to get into reloading. Or I'd do my 9 mil and 5.56 to save a whole bunch of money. You can save a lot of money reloading or loading yourself. It's just expensive to get into. I don't know. My 12 gauge is that Orthos Arms Raider S4. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. Because it has like a recoil spring. Yeah, like, especially because you want an automatic one. You know what I mean? Automatic ammo. A loading press. Ugh. 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 I mean, I've shot 2,000, 1,800 feet slugs. I mean, that is ridiculous. The automated bundle. I don't need something like that. And these are crazy. I mean, if If I did it like that, man. Oh. This looks like a hand press, though. I've shot Dragon's Breath out of a pistol. 410s. It's pretty fun. I like it. Yeah, like, I mean, this thing is crazy expensive. To automatically do this. Yeah, that's a no for me, dog. And the worst part is, like, I'd only want to reload like 4 or 5 calibers. Listen, it's definitely something you do when you're having a good time with friends, or if you got some land and things you need to burn. What type of drink do you like? Are you a whiskey? You a scotch? Because, I mean, I like to do blended whiskeys or blended scotch. Monkey Shoulder, Dewart's is a pretty good one. I like both of those. But definitely Monkey Shoulder is one of my favorite go-tos. That's my thing. I need to put these stickers on my safe. It's a little voodoo. What up, cans? Hey, they want that to hit. They want it to hit and hit hard. Well, I do got some stickers. See, I got the Omega Albino sticker, and then I got my symbol. So I have a shirt as it sits with this on the front, and then this on the back. And then I'm working on a couple different shirt designs. So I'll probably have a shirt that has this like that. And then, yeah. What up, monkey? Definitely 2011. Definitely 2011. I have 2011s. I don't have 1911s. Yeah, just send me your address on my favorite gun's put up, but my favorite one out is this one in the middle right here. My Staccato P. I actually have a SSOGC engraved on it. That's my favorite one that's out. Followed by that Glock 19, that build, and then that one. Those are my favorites out there, right there. Yeah. I'll probably send those out this weekend. Just drop that Addy on my Instagram and I'll send it to you. And tell me which one you want, man. You gotta tell me the A, that, which style. I got a buddy who goes to North Carolina all the time. He keeps telling me to go with him. He's like, don't worry, I'll drive. But we can't what, that one? I mean, that one, I'll do like the red one. It's pretty sweet. But we're working on that. What else are we working on? So, I do not truck gun at all because I don't have a safe way to store it when I leave it in my vehicle. And if you don't do that, it's gone. I don't have a backpack. I don't fold up one. None of that. I'd rather have it on me. That's my truck gun. The one I EDC. 10 out of 10, the better way to be is to have it on you. Listen, man, the ATF is such a weird thing. That up there? Didn't you read the title? It says how I haven't made millions. The moment, listen, if those are real, they'd be in different guns. I think PCCs are fun. I don't think they have a real purpose other than like home defense, honestly. What up, Gasha? Anik? I don't think PCCs have a real other than like a real small building, small room stuff. They're not real practical for distance, and because you know if you're shooting a 9 mil, your bullet drop is going to be ridiculous. Honestly, if I had to pick, it'd be that middle one for home defense. 300 blackout suppressed. Just dropping stuff. I mean, honestly, the 9 mils I carry for 100, you know. Now, don't get me wrong. PCC for training. Yes, I am Irish. Very Irish, if you couldn't tell. Blue eyes, blonde hair, but a red beard. It's kind of lightening up. The sun's been coming out more. But yeah, 300 blackout is a great. So people always say this, right? This is a hot take. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this hot take? Yeah, those are real. So, I live in a house that has brick around it. As long as I don't shoot through a window, my subsonics won't make it out. I'm not worried about overpenetration. Modern day homes, you don't need to worry. They got brick on the outside. It's fine. We're not living in that day and age. You know what I mean? Like, now if you live in a mobile home, a trailer, welcome from Poland. Like it's I mean, there's even people with like cinder block houses. If you have foamed houses, the moment it spreads, like if you have a quality built modern day house, you're good. You don't got to worry about over penetration at all. But you know that's just me. I mean, yeah, I'm real. But yeah, Shrek, that's what it is. You know what I mean? Like, well, Daniel, move to a place that allows you to. Get rich where you're at, and that way you can go to a place that allows you. Simple, soft, man. Modern solutions. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do, chicken. I need to find a better way to light them up. So, I think shotguns are horrible for home defense unless you got like a little 410, because if you shoot a 12 gauge in a house, you're blowing out your eardrums. If you, and then, listen, as most people know, depending on your home layout, you know it the best. There's normally only 2 exits. I mean, I'm still in. I'm still in the military. There's only 2 exits, so you should camp it. You know where they're going to come to. You know where they're going to go. So why leave if you know someone's in your house and you know where they're going to go to leave? Like, as long as you don't do a crazy amount of noise. So Christoph, it depending on what you say, YouTube won't let you post it. So you got it. You may be getting hit with a keywords, because I haven't seen anything not get posted on here, because it will tell me. But depending on what you say, it can get pulled off. So you may be getting hit with a flag of a wording, and it won't let you post it. Or if you type too much, it won't let you post it. Army is what I've been in. Who thinks that? I mean, a 9mm should get somebody's lungs. I mean, you should be able to pop someone's lungs fairly easy. But, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. What do you mean by blow out? Like, puncture both sides? Yeah, a 9mm should puncture both sides of someone's lungs. Or you mean like where the people are like, oh yeah, it will send both rounds through someone's chest. But yeah, like that's one of those things. You're never gonna blow out somebody's lungs. You're gonna go deaf if you shoot a 12 gauge in your house. I don't know what Mikael Sloan's talking about. Oh, my back. Time we got. Yeah, see. Oh, so were you just practicing what you could talk about? What are you talking about, Andy? This is your first time saying something. You haven't said anything positive or contributing at all. You Chumbawamba. What am I doing? Where's this one at? That's what I'm after. People chiming in but don't got nothing to say. Like some Chumbawambas. Andy Barnett. So I don't see all I see is like the people in and out. Like I don't see if someone joins in or gets out. Like I can see the total amount at a time. Like I can see like right now it shows 26 people in, and then it'll show like how many people's watching, but it won't tell me like anybody who chimes in or chimes out like that. I would say an 8-inch 300 because you can make it itty bitty. That way you can switch and then have 2 magazines with supers or subs depending on what you're doing. But I would say a 300 blackout at an 8-inch barrel because it gets full power burn, shoot supers, do anything you want within 100 yards, and save some barrel length.
Yo, what you doing, Padre?
Streaming.
What you doing this stream?
Just talking. You want to get some fresh hot water for me? Cooking hot water. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can have a super small. Yeah, I got a Daniel Defense Delta 5 Pro in 308, 20-inch barrel with a Vortex HD Gen 3 6x36. I mean, it can reach out some range. That's my long range build. But nah, yeah. I mean, we got some decent builds going. That one's done. We're not gonna do nothing to that. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna work on. Hopefully, we get a something set out for IR laser stuff. I don't own an AK. I want one eventually. So, I do like AR-10s. In particular, Scar 17 because I have one. I got a Scar 17. I mean, it's a monster. Would I recommend you getting one? No. Get something better for cheaper. But that's what I would recommend. Nice, nice. Sounds like everybody's getting some builds going. What up, Do Fast? See, I need one, but we don't got AK money yet. We don't got the extra AK money yet. We're working on it. The words of the day is get money, get laid, and get paid. AKA Deuce Bigelow, Mel Gigolo. Whore yourself out. That way you can do both. See, and that's another thing, man. That's why I'm liking my streams more and more. We get a lot of people in here who all are about sharing knowledge and what they know and talking about their builds. Like, we're getting the nice quality people in these streams. And different aspects of that, people know about different things. Different builds, different brands. Like, I don't have an AK yet. I want one. But I want an AK in 5.56. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Because I think for what I will use it for, it's a better option for me. But as it sits, unless we get sent one, we're not getting one anytime soon. Because we got to get a tactical one. We want a modernized. Yeah, I mean, I would do that. I'd get one of those, but like I said, unless it gets sent to me, I am not getting one. I've heard good thing. I've heard good things about the 6 ARC. What up, GG? Man, I'm not a big fan of PCCs in general because I think their gas blowback system isn't where it needs to be yet, as it should. You know what I mean? What are you talking about, Box, man? We gotta get likes and views and subs up, my guy. I'm doing good, GG. How about yourself? Like, we are doing good. I heard the noise. That's good to hear that you're doing good. We want everybody to do good. We want everybody to get more money. Get more whatever they like. We want everybody to succeed. See that? Look at this. All this wealth of knowledge getting shared about in the stream. That's what we want to see. That is what we want to see. The wealth of knowledge just being shared. Opinions, views. Listen, I appreciate that compliment, Shrek, but it's an okay beard at best. It is okay. But it's my wife's shampoo and my wife's conditioner. She hates it, but I pay for it, so it's mine too. Yeah, this side of the beard. See, that needs to fill in a little bit better right here. Boop. And then on that side needs to fill in a lot. But I still appreciate the compliment. What's up, good looking? Speaking of the lady shampoo and conditioner I steal.
He does steal my stuff.
There she is.
I smell him all the time.
She's like, did you use my shampoo? Did you use my soap? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Exactly. You know, if it's does good for women's hair, it's gonna do great for my hair.
Oh, funny.
I'm not gonna put gun oil in my beard. That's ugh.
That's weird.
I mean, I guarantee my beard would probably be extremely well lubricated. Horse shampoo. What is it?
I use horse shampoo sometimes.
What is it? Beard and Mane or Tail and Mane?
Tail and Mane, yeah, we use.
They make high quality stuff. So I think we were like at what were we at when we started? We were at like 14,083. I think we've gained like 30 subs on this stream, so we ain't doing bad on this one, guys. We growing.
That's awesome.
We are growing. This time next week, though, we'll probably have to move the gun wall to the wall behind me and clean up my wife's area.
Excuse me?
And put a gun wall behind us because we'll be streaming from the webcam. Because at that point, you know, it's going to be one of those things. We just got to change it up a little bit. I think what everybody says is a 10-3 is probably the shortest you want to go for a 5.56 because after that it stops. It doesn't burn all the powder, and then the amount of wear on all your internals skyrockets when it's that short. So, I know I need a light.
It's because your light is turned. Or did you tilt it up?
I tilted up. Oh. That way it wasn't just bearing down. I know it's casting a little bit of shadow, but I mean, I can do it like that. But what I really need it is up like. Da, 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 da.
I told you let me get you one, but you said no. I don't need that.
I got nice guns and a pretty wife. Bros winning at life. Christoph, man, big shout out to you. Appreciate that. So Shrek, I switch between my Glock 19 and my Staccato C2. That tea is hot.
Hey, look at me, please.
I know.
Ow.
Ow.
Ah, I kick it.
Why don't you just move to the other chair? Those are the two I switch between to carry. Both of them I really like. Both of them are immaculate. They are. I mean, that one is a Staccato P with a comp on it. I go shoot it. This Saturday, we're recording our next video. We're going to take the 19 to do a steel challenge match. I want to go do a steel challenge. We're going to do a video on that. So, I mean, we got some plans. We're gonna do a video probably on that one up there. I need to go to, and that's what I'll probably do tomorrow is record the video. All right, Alex, man, I appreciate you. Send me that Addy.
Go to bed. Night.
Hey, I appreciate it, Shrek. Like we're getting them out there. Yeah, see that one's 11.8, and I wanted a 12.5, but I think I just went with the 11.8. And now I don't know if that includes the muzzle device though, because if that's the case, then it pretty much is a 10.3. So I have a good belt. I use the Blue Alpha Gear belts, so they're pretty nice. And then I use my Magnetics inner belt, which is like a Velcro belt. It's really nice. And then, but no, I do. But I carry I carry Liberty Civil Defense bullets that are 50 grains. They're plus P's, but they're 50 grains. So I save a lot of weight doing that, and that's why I do it, because you can definitely feel the magazine difference, the weight difference. I'll probably do a video on that about how much weight you actually save versus carrying it. I appreciate that, Christoph. Well, this isn't pin and welded. These aren't pin and welded. But Shrek, if you're looking to move into that 2011 game, check out Bull Armory. They got 2011s for the low. And they come with like 4 magazines. So take that with what you will. That's definitely a 10 out of 10 what I would recommend. Would be switching to that route. You know what I mean? Like that's the definite route I would take. I mean, I agree. Or just get the AR pistol variant. And then, worst case scenario, you go buy a stock. Or have a stock you'll switch out in the future. Facts, you got. You know what I mean? Like, you got to do what you got to do at that point. No judgment. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of pin welded options when you can just buy a stock. And then if you ever choose to, SBR it. But if you want the hush pickles, you have to. You have to at that point. You have to let the ATF get involved. Yeah, that's true. You definitely got to put up your dogs. Mine's over there sleeping. Let me see if I can get a snag of view of him over there napping. Over there napping. Yeah, you got to keep your dog safe from the ATF. That's a real thing. Oh, that's so much better, I think. Is that working better? Put that halo light behind me. Shine on those a little bit better. I don't know. We'll see. Not on this build. We have a, well, it's just not, it's not IR laser. It's just a laser illuminator. We got sent one. Yeah, that's a lot better. But we're working on getting some. That's what we need for this one, is a nice IR illuminator. But Daniel Defense only does DI. I'm a piston guy. So all my stuff other than that 300 blackout is piston driven. So I'm bougie when it comes to that, being I shoot left-handed. Way too hot still. My kettle works so good. But no, Daniel Defense makes great stuff. You can't knock Daniel Defense. You know, it is what it is. Some people like them, some people hate them, some people are in between, but they make good stuff. Listen, you know they got that Mod 3 out now, right, Jay Lee? They just released it. I think the BRN80 and the Jackal is pretty cool. I'd get one. I'm trying to get them send me one out, but, you know, it is what it is. I don't know if that's going to happen. I mean, so I have a Liberty Civil Defense 50 grain supers from Liberty Civil Defense, but that is a slow, fat round from a 5.56. I wonder how that feels. But yeah, no, Knights Armament just made a brand new thing, because I seen a thing on the GBRS group was talking about it, which is what, going to be their SR30? No. They just dropped it. I mean, that is a slow 5.56. I mean, I may pick some of them up just to go have a fun time with those, but I bet you got to tune that right. Jay Lee, you in here trolling like a mofo. Just in here trolling. But I know Bear Creek Armory is big on sending stuff out to people. They're real big on that. So, like, you can get a lot of stuff sent out. Wait. How do you have an 85? That is a fast, heavy bullet. I was reading it subsonic for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why I kept reading it like you were saying it was subsonic. But that's a heavy, fat bullet. Where was I looking at? Yeah, the Knights Armament KS3 is the new one, Jay. So they got that. Hey, yo, what was that? Was that a... Oh, it was the money on the 2011 is what fell. It scared me. Man, we had a whole bunch of people disappear. What happened? Clear that off. And those are some pretty quick 300s. I mean, imagine how much more you could get out of that without like a 16. Would it be at 2,500 feet per second at a 16? You know, the world may never know. The world may never know. I mean, I bet. But how much of them running you? Those can't be cheap. Oh, man, it keeps trying to adjust to the light. We got to move that back over here. Yeah, I bet. But, man, that can't be a cheap build. Or cheap ammo. Hey, you're good, shooter. You're good. We're probably only going to be on here for another, what am I at? About 10 minutes.
You can stay if you want. I'm gonna go to Sam's for a bit.
Huh?
So you can stay live if you want. I'm gonna go to Sam's for a little bit.
What are you going to do up there?
She just got home.
Dang, they got home late. No, it's 9:30. I'm going to go to bed soon. Got to go to work tomorrow, unfortunately. Unfortunately.
She was like, we just got home, so I'll stay here. I was like, I believe it. And she was, oh my god, I didn't realize what you put up there. She said, you think I'd be done crying, but nope. I'm like, oh, I don't know how to help. She was like, you want to come have a garage meeting? I'm like, sure. I'll be there in a minute.
90. That's ridiculously fast. See, I don't know much about 6-ARC, honestly. I know it's becoming the new hotness. And everybody's talking about it. I might watch a video about it after this. For hunting, home defense, and long range, blah, blah, blah. High accuracy. Is lighter than the AR-10. An effective range of 1,200 yards on steel. I mean, that's a pretty good range on these bullets. I know, man. I'm not looking forward to going to work tomorrow. But I'm going to do it. I got to get that money, you know, if we want to keep doing stuff. So it's a neck down. What is it? It looks like it's a 6mm. Oh, so it's a 243 out of a 308 in essence. I see. Well, it's a 243 round in a 308. So it's kind of like a variation of what they did with 300 Blackout. Except they made a 243 into a 308. I am an electrician. It pays good. It definitely pays good. The dying trade jobs. But I'm not balling out like the fat electrician. You know, one day maybe. One day we'll blow up and be able to do cool stuff like that. But, you know, not anytime soon. We'll get there. We'll get there, guys. We'll get there. Then we'll start selling some t-shirts, some merch. Hey, it's good money. It's good money. After you're done, after you get your journeyman's license, the money goes up. But it's hard for people to get into the trades when the pay sucks as an apprentice. soft hands. I'm an electrician. Of course I got soft hands, Sergio. I also don't ever touch a broom, because that's peasant work. Oh yeah, there's a lot of guns up there. What else do electricians not do? Now it's a trade joke. It's because electricians are like the best. All right, Shooter Man, you have a good one. I got the joke, Shrek. They say electricians have soft hands because when there's hard work to be done, we don't do it. we get it out there in the end and we don't even clean up. We don't even help clean up. We're like, ah man, whew. Y'all did great. We did great. I'll see y'all at the truck. And then we leave. And then we'll go warm up the truck. And then, when everybody else is done cleaning. Yeah, we got 2 Glocks on the outside. Where are my fingers at? Let me do it this way. So these 2 are Glocks. Then we got some ARPs. Then in the middle we got a Staccato P. It's a big thing. Like everybody talks about how electricians are, man, we getting some people in here. If these numbers keep going up on how many people are in here, we're gonna have to keep the stream going. Big baller, man. You gotta stop doing that. You gotta stop doing that. Yes. Yes, you do. Do it on your own channel, man. Not here. We got to grow the channel. Man, I know oil field electricians make bank. Listen. We've been over this. We trying to grow this channel. I can't have you stopping that. Listen, because I get jokes, I'm not soft-hearted. I am not subbing to your OnlyFans. You can sub to mine. Well, see, there's a lot of people in the world that are very, yeah, I did a 4-year apprenticeship. You have to. I mean, it's the only way to do it. There's a lot of people in the world who got, they're very easily offended, especially on the internet, which blows my mind. Like, you can't take what people say on the internet 100% serious. Because if you do, you got issues. Like, there's a big difference between, someone just outlandishly being a POS. That person, different. But it's one of those things, man. You gotta... People who would take, like, Facebook, legitimate trolls. No, Drunk Crown. You misread that. It says how I'm not worth millions. Later, Shrek. You misread it. It says, find out how I haven't made millions. I haven't made millions. I've made like $30 on YouTube. We're rich over here. Now, being an electrician, I have made good money. You can make a lot of money in trade jobs to pay for your toys and stuff like that. But I mean, it depends on your plumbers. Are you a new construction plumber or are you a turd chaser? Because, don't get me wrong, turd chasers do make good money on service calls. But, man, some of them dudes are nasty people. You know what I'm talking about. Well, it's more of a battle for space. You know what I mean? Like it's a combat of like, all right, I want this space to work in, and they want that space, and then we have a fight. It's one of those trade things, you know. Everybody has them where you're like, oh yeah, we think we're better than everybody else, or we're better than that guy. We're better than that guy. That's how the trades work. Electricians always think we're top tier, and that's just one of those things where it's a standard. We all pretty much make the same money, so there's no real difference. No, no, be quiet. But it's one of those things. It's fun to mess with each other about. You know what I mean? Like that's half the battle is messing with each other, making the job enjoyable. Because if you don't make it enjoyable, you are not living life. Is that? I can't tell what that is. Oh, is it? So there's a whole bunch. So we have one guy in here. He was able to drop the F-bomb. There's a whole bunch of words that YouTube will automatically block out. Which no one, I don't know what words they are, but we had someone drop a F-bomb. I know they try to type the word by itself that you think it might be. Christoph was having trouble saying armor piercing earlier. Man, I don't know what all they try to filter through. I don't know what their catchphrases are or their code words that automatically block a statement. Because I have my channel set up to my dog's over there kicking. He's dreaming. Well, the other thing about it is they. But you just said channel just fine right there. I don't know. That's weird. That's weird, my guy. Yeah, so like. Oh, that is crazy. I think that's because YouTube doesn't let people coming in and sniping on people's page. How's it going, Lux? Yeah, so you can't like snipe people's pages. You can't I don't know why Shooter did that. It's probably because of that. You know what I mean? Because if you link other stuff on this, it will. YouTube has a weird algorithm about certain things like politics. A whole bunch of politics will get you shadow banned on lives versus talking about it in videos. You can talk about it on videos just fine, but if you do it on lives, it's a no-no. Was another thing. Touching firearms. Talking about certain groups in a negative way. You can't talk bad about people either. You'll get flagged for that. There's a lot of things you can and can't be. Well, you can't post other pages like. Yeah, see, you can't be doing that, baller. You can't be doing that. That's probably gonna get. So if you say single things by itself, it allows it. But then you got to be careful because if you type stuff like that, it gets considered spam, and then YouTube will flag you. So like if you typed in 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 in the chat, you'll get hit with a spam type deal. It's one of those things, man. It's weird. YouTube's weird. They try to correct things and stop correcting things and not correct things. Well, look who it is. Mandrino Speeding. And depending on how you phrase a sentence. So you might be able to say like single words by themselves, but you won't be able to say like the full sentence. Man, I was supposed to get the muzzle device for that thing today, but it never came in the mail. That's a little disappointing. And then tomorrow we get the package from somebody. We got sent something from NTS in Washington, but I don't know what they are. You ain't about that life, Mandrino. Do 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 do. You have no idea what NTS is. I hope not. Well, it doesn't. It says it arrived at the UPS or the USPS facility today at 5:30. So it's like you're not delivering that today. You're going to deliver that tomorrow. And then we got something from NTS. That's coming in tomorrow. But I have no idea what NTS is. So, you know, I don't even know what that is. That is a long time to wait for a holster. So you actually don't have that much power. What up, Jolly? Like, I'd be mad if I was waiting for a holster for that long. Like, the most you should be waiting for a holster is like 2 weeks. So the strong version is, there's another version of a moderator you can be. And that one is ridiculous. Oh, we just streaming, you know, getting some likes, getting some watch time up. I'm pretty sure Monday of next week we'll be at we'll be monetized. So the channel's growing. The channel is growing. But we just got to get the likes up on these videos. And it's one of those things, man. Sometimes the regular postal service is slow. And 4-prong is not as good as a compensator. And brakes. Unless you're trying to do flash hiding. But who's trying to hide flash? Like, if we're shooting at night, just go for a suppressor. Daytime, be loud. Start blasting. Hey, yo, what up, Tactical? See, I was thinking about ending the stream, but here we are getting more and more people in the stream. We got to keep it going now. We might be on for another X amount of time. Getting some likes, some thumbs up. What up, bikers? Bikers is showing up. Bikers is trying to become a mod soon. Please gift you. I can't gift you that. What up, Quentin? Appreciate the subscription. Don't forget to like. Well, I know, which is crazy how that works. Like, don't get me wrong, the 4-prong is the better suppress or flash suppression device. But the moment you get what day? I mean, I can come at nighttime. I can head down there at night. How you gonna support me by taking away one of my firearms? If you donate $2,500 right now, I will get that Glock 17 to you. I'm gonna be at a competition on Saturday. I'm gonna be doing a steel challenge on Saturday. So unless I go down there at nighttime, but from like at night, all right, man, we'll text me. I don't have anything that's airsoft. Well, I won't be drinking and driving. You know that. Will you be safe if you're riding and watching bikers? My favorite one's probably the one in the middle. I mean, I'll have two. I got stogies. I'll bring the stogies. Unless you got them for the low, then yeah, man, we can do that. Listen, we got some bums. He got a dirt bike. Dude, facts. If you're getting them for the $3, yeah, we'll go down there. You know what I mean? One day we'll get another motorcycle. We'll get a real one. So the middle one is a Staccato P. Did you get a video of it? Did you get a video of you doing a burnout on it? Because if not, pics or it didn't happen. Pics or it didn't happen. Dude, we getting some. This is getting live in the live, man. With the chat's going off. I don't. Who's gonna give me this? We did get a new AR pistol, if that's what you're talking about. That one up top is new. Yeah, an ATV with a machine gun would be badass. Built like a Warthog type deal. Hey, 19Xs are good. I got my Gucci'd out Glock 19 Gen 5 right here. Love that thing too. Definitely one of my favorite builds. I'd 10 out of 10 build another one. Yeah. Yeah, I do have other hobbies. They're just not as fun to talk about. Like what we plan to do, well, so we got the 43X on this side, and then we got the Glock 19 on this side. I don't know where your keys and gas tanks are. I didn't seal them. Cigars, that's true. I do like to smoke cigars. We'll probably be when we Saturday night we'll be streaming at my buddy's house, smoking, having some drinks, maybe doing a house pop or two. Listen, bring that to go blast some Yodis. Uh-oh, that's not good for you bikers. Use a 19 to squirrel hunt? That's a little ridiculous. Hey, we're that's what our plan is too. I don't know when he got some Mandrino up there. He's got to set it up. He's supposed to get us a spot that they're doing that the hogs are killing people's pets. And I was like, dude, sign me up. We'll go out there and blast them. I got a couple builds with flare guns. Like you just shoot the flare gun out. Oh, I was like, man, you shoot the flare gun out in the field, light it up, and light them up. That's pretty cool. Ah, it sounds like a squib round. Hey, I can give you a class on how to shoot an M320 in 10 minutes, and you'll be hitting the target in 5 seconds. I mean, I know they do that in Texas. They do a lot of hog hunting on helicopters in Texas. I think it'd be cool to go do Giancarlo. How's it going? Is that why you got a pig as your profile picture, Jay? Is that your favorite one? Oh, what is that? What is that? Well, hey, at least you know your roots, right? You know your roots. Yeah, pig boots. Some people use them for goats. This who's... Oh, this chat took a weird turn, but I don't mind. Like it's pretty funny. Yeah, man, that's why you gotta buy quality ammo though. Like that, you gotta get quality ammo. Ooh, so Josh, my most expensive build is probably my Scar 17. It's probably my most expensive build. It has the Gen 3 1x10 from Vortex. Weapons Arcade, hey, welcome from Memphis. It's also my Scar 17, man. I love that gun. I'd never get rid of that thing. It's both my favorite and my most expensive. Now, don't get me wrong. When this thing's done, it's not going to be a cheap build either, but it still won't touch the Scar. I have not, because I really haven't. We plan to try to do some hunting videos this year because we got access to 1,000 acres to go hunt. So yesterday I had my 502, my FM 502 with a suppressor. So yes, I have. Well, I'm gonna be out there Easter, so I'll talk to my uncle about it. So you just let me know when you're ready. And we can go figure out what we need to do and get all the numbers. So yeah, we can handle that. That's not a big deal. We can handle that. I mean, I don't have. Let's just take one of our little army tents and make it a blind. Listen, I don't have hunting stuff like that. I just want to put some corn out in the field and then blast it for trying to take my squirrels. I have coyotes in my backyard. There was a bunch of them one day. Y'all were about to be attacked by banshees, Quentin. That's what that was. That was straight up banshees. Listen. If y'all went camping and woke up with your butt hurting and your pants down, would y'all tell somebody? I mean, you can legally get the launcher. Well, then I'm not inviting you, Jolly. Yeah, shooter got it. Yeah, if they say no, you want to go camping? Uh, well, you can get the launchers. They're just like what, $2,400? But the rounds, I don't know about getting rounds for it. Um, well, we're gonna go zero that tomorrow, hopefully. We're gonna go zero that tomorrow. Then we're gonna go to a competition Wednesday or Saturday. And man, I don't know when I'm actually gonna be able to hit a good range day. So it depends on the rounds that you get for the 40 mics. If you get the paint ones, later, Christoph, man. See you on the next one. It's the rounds that are considered explosive devices. And that's where you get in trouble. Well, I'll give you a whole box of ice creams. I'm just saying. Well, you can legally buy Tannerite. And you can shoot Tannerite. I just heard Tannerite's expensive. I mean, it ain't too bad. So, Tannerite is an explosive that blows up when something fast hits it. So, you can get a what up 2010? What are you talking about, Mandrino? The one right next to me. RIP rounds are legal. Oh, so pretty much you mix it and you make it and then you shoot it. That's how Tannerite works. Usually I have my Staccato C2 or my Glock 19 next to me. See, my fat ass dog, he barks and says, "Hey, someone's here," and then that's it. I remember I was not as big into guns when the Black Talons were out, but I rock Liberty civil defenses, and those things are super nasty. Man, someone stole your gas tank and keys, huh, bikers? A Spear Gold Dot is a nasty round. I wonder if you can still get them. Let me look it up. Nope, you are. Woo! Nah. Yeah, that's a no for me, dog. That is a no for me, dog. I may be pretty cool. No, I'm not going to rob a bank. Yeah, so they're ranging from like $3 each to $7 each. That is crazy. Nah, I'm not that cool. I'm not a hitman. I know. Man, that's terrible, bikers. You gotta hit her, get her charged. Later, Jolly. You have a good one. I'm just trying to see what feet per second it says they go at. I mean, if it paid enough, yeah, I would be. I think it'd be a pretty cool gig. So I can't touch the guns on live, but if you go onto my channel, you can see videos I got. You too, gamer. You have a great one. That's actually not that fast. But, I mean, I guess for their weight, they're pretty quick. Hey, I appreciate it, Braylon. I'm trying to get a chronograph so bad, but I don't want to pay for one. Because the Liberty civil defenses are supposed to be at like 2,000 feet per second, but I don't have a chronograph to test all that stuff yet. Nah, I see. I'm a white albino. I'm a white albino. Well, this is 50 grain 9mm. So I rotate them in and out. That way people can see different things. Cade, I'm definitely not in the hood. This ain't no trap house, my guy. Oh yeah, they are super light, but they are booking it. They are booking it. So I got my two, that's a 5.56 ARP, a 300 blackout ARP, and then two Glocks on the ends and my Staccato P in the middle. Nah, this ain't no military barracks. I mean, I got a whole bunch of military equipment and stuff out here, but ain't nothing like that. You can't have guns in the barracks. They frown upon that. See, the weight, but you got to think about it. You're looking at more of a speed over time, so it's going to travel further, farther, faster. But, I mean, it's no 100-yard bullet, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm a part-time patriot, just like Mandrino Speed Inc. The Army was too hard for him, so he went Air Force. The rounds, I don't have anything full auto, so it's all about what I can squeeze it, you know what I mean? I don't have anything. We have no full auto stuff. YouTube hates full auto nowadays. You can actually have any full auto videos. I sleep on a bed. I got rank. You bum. No, I ain't no Navy. Oh, I mean, he'd treat a PP like he was in. You know what I mean? I would say the Glock 43X has the worst. It's not like unmanageable. It's just really snappy. So I've heard people getting them back in 1 or 2 days. but like a majority of people are getting them back in a week or two. So some people are getting them back super quick. I know. I haven't been. I've been keeping my face out of frame so people can see. Cause my light. I gotta fix my lighting. But nah. I've heard people getting them back within 2-3 days. But if you're not set up, like you need to get set up on all the websites you gotta sign in. You want to see my beautiful blue eyes? Is that what it is? Kiss you on the mouth. So it's one of those things where it really varies on the state, how fast you get everything done. As long as you do all your parts and the people do their parts, you should be able to get a week. Hey, I appreciate it, Joshua. The wife ain't here. She ain't got to know. Oh, man, one day I was just getting hella compliments on, oh, man, your eyes are beautiful. Your eyes are beautiful. I'm like, man, thank you. Thank you. Oh, well, fuck you then. Someone ban him. I'm joking. Don't ban him. But nah. Listen, that's why we do this. We're here for a good time. We try to have a good time. Listen, as long as I'm on top, that's all that matters. As long as I'm the man. Why would you do that? Don't make me pull that from you. That takes all the comments off, you bum. Don't be doing that. Don't make me pull your power away from you. I mean, lever guns are cool, but they're just not practical. That was a joke. It was a joke. You need to learn to take a joke, Mandrino. I'm going to have to pull your moderator. Yeah, you quit being bad. See, and the worst part is you can't, like, look at this. Watch this. You want to see something cool? Bam. So, back to what we were saying. Oh yeah, I think it's funny because I'm watching on a computer. I mean, if that's how you want to hunt, Mandrino hunted with a 44 mag for a minute, and he just did not feel he was not feeling it. What did who do? What are you talking about? I have the power. See, I want a 4570, but man, they are expensive, and so's the ammo. And listen, Quentin, that's all we try to do. We try to be funny. We try to have a good time. Like you're limited on so much you can do in these things. So it's like either you're entertaining, the chat's good. So oh, he switched out to his real account. That's hilarious. So me and Mandrino do live streams together all the time. He's when I do two dudes on a couch, he's the other guy. Oh, that is hilarious. This is the channel you should have been on anyway. That way people can see your main channel and possibly go. Yeah, yeah, that's what we call it. So, so it's when we're like chilling in my garage having a cigar. Later, Quentin. It's I call it two dudes on a couch because I think it's hilarious. You know what I mean? Like I find it funny. And that's what matters. Like we're there to have a good time on the stream. And we usually do. Like maybe we'll get more dudes on a couch one day. I'm I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying to do like a podcast setup, but I got to figure out how to do all that. We'll try to do it. 8 dudes on a couch. A circle of dudes on a couch. Listen, when we make it big, you know, we'll make it big. We'll do some cool stuff. But we just got to make it first. That's the hard part. Is blowing up, getting the channel to where it needs to be. Like I have a feeling like at a million subs. That's what I'm saying. But there's a lot of big names who contribute to that podcast. So it's hard to compete with something like that unless you got a whole bunch of big names doing it too. But yeah, I'd love to do like a podcast thing. Just a whole bunch of dudes having a good time talking, chit-chatting, telling stories, asking questions. Like it'd be a great time. So I have went up, I want to say close to 50 subs on this stream. I think we've gotten close to 50 subs on this stream. Have you set your stuff up so you can live stream? Shorts. Good shorts. Oh, I would invite anybody. Like, as long as you're there to have a good time. But so what we can do is we can live stream from both of our channels at one time. We can have yours doing live and mine doing live. We just got to figure out who wants to watch ours. So it's no big deal. While we're at your house and we can have 2 views of the camera going up at the same time. But nah, I would invite people from all walks of life to just chat, tell hilarious stories. Like one of my guys wants me to tell the legend of the water bottle bandit in a chat, but I don't know how PG that is. Okay. Like I said, we'll set this up where we can do a live stream on your channel Saturday. I shouldn't need the time. I should be at 4,000 hours. So we should be good to go. That sounds like an interesting time and a horrible thing to deal with at the same time, my guy. But nah, yeah, man, we got to figure out how to set up a podcast. But the issue is like, man, getting people there until we're big enough where it's like not an issue where we can have people out. Don't let them ruin the story. We got to save that for the podcast. But then eventually we got to find like a social media manager to clip things and post things everywhere. You find a guy on like Fiverr to pay $5. I mean, an unpaid intern. Yeah. So, I mean, I got a couple buddies with a lot of filming industry experience. That is an SRO. That's a good spot, Mike. That is a good spot. That's actually the EPS3 with the DCR reticle. Or the EXPS3. Because that actually can do the night vision. We splurged. If we can get Pug to smoke a cigar, we're either getting banned or going viral. It's either or. So, I'm just saying. There's no in between on that. Either getting banned or going viral. Either way it works, you know. Ooh, what's my grail gun in essence? One that I would just... I truthfully want a Desert Eagle in 50 AE. The tiger striped, gold plate. But I'd want like a gold-plated SRO on top and one of the ported ones or compensated deagles. And then like have a SRO or a really nice red dot on top to match whatever it was gold-plated. Uh-oh. The stream. Well, guys, I think the stream crashed. So we're probably going to have to call it a night because it's running off my phone. All right, Quentin, man, you have a good one. So I appreciate everybody coming in. And y'all have a good night. Stay safe. Get paid. Get laid. All that good stuff. So y'all have a good one. I appreciate y'all being in here. Talk to y'all later and see you on the next one. Oh, yeah. My phone crashed.